The username is a string of gibberish. The profile is completely blank. The only breadcrumb is the avatar. It's a photo of Max, his German Shepherd. I snapped that exact picture at his place during dinner a few weeks ago. I'd shoved my phone in his face, buzzing with excitement. He just offered a cold glance and a stiff nod. A total buzzkill. It was classic Cashin, cold and impenetrable. That post haunts me the next morning. I stand frozen before my wall of stilettos. My hand hovers, then drops. I grab a pair of leather flats instead. Cashin stands silhouetted against the floor-to-ceiling glass, firing off rapid French into his phone. Broad shoulders. Razor-sharp tailoring. Not a single thread out of line. The door clicks shut. He tilts his head. A dark gaze sweeps down, snagging on my flats for a fraction of a second. Must be my imagination. The moment we're alone, my professional facade crumbles. I sink deep into his leather sofa and snatch a Forbes off the glass table. Pages rustle beneath my fingertips. My peripheral vision stays glued to him. The top button of his crisp shirt hangs undone. His throat works. His Adam's apple bobs with every low, gravelly syllable. The deep timbre vibrates straight to my chest. Then I see it. A stark, jagged flush of red biting into the tan skin of his neck. A bug bite? Or... My eyes narrow. I lean closer, hungry for a better look. But Cashin snatches his suit jacket from the chair. He shrugs it on, burying the damning mark under layers of wool and silk. He keels the call. Cashin, I say, keeping my tone light. You're still Harrison's groomsman, right? He offered nothing more than a curt nod. I bite the inside of my cheek to hide my smirk. I push off the sofa and saunter to the door, dragging out my words. Just checking. Eleanor asked me to be her bridesmaid. In our circle, an unspoken rule dictates the wedding party. Harrison's strict rule for the wedding party, only single guys get to be groomsmen. Once you're taken, you're out. The burner account drops a cryptic update right around midnight. She's obsessed with looking perfect. Always said stilettos were her lifeblood. But she wore flats today. Leather ones. I bought them for her after a gala a few weeks ago. She stepped on me wearing those exact flats last time. The comment section blows up. Wait, what? Your secretary already stepped on you in shoes you bought her? Delusion much? Bro is gaslighting himself. Yesterday he claimed she's a childhood family friend and the friend he grew up with. Like a billionaire CEO has time to shitpost online. Wake up, man. This isn't fear. You just found your kink. Red flag yesterday. Today? You're just hopelessly, pathologically obsessed. The thread spirals into a huge meme. Meanwhile, I stare down at the leather flats I specifically chose this morning. My pulse skips a beat. I own way too many shoes. I can't even remember where these came from. And given the strictly professional ice storm that is Cashin and my relationship, there is zero chance I ever had him pinned under my foot. Yesterday, every single clue screamed my name. Today, the puzzle pieces don't fit. A phantom image of that red scrape on his neck flashes in my mind. The smirk wipes clean off my face. A knot of tension twists in my gut and follows me straight into the office the next morning. I text Morgan, my go-to sales associate at Saks. She confirms I bought these flats on a random Tuesday shopping spree with a girlfriend. Cashin had nothing to do with it. A cold, hollow ache carves out my chest. I made it all up in my head. I sleepwalk through the entire workday. Total autopilot. Then, I pull up his calendar to run the afternoon block. A new, private entry glares at me. A dinner reservation at the Reserve. Chapter 2. A few days ago, I casually dropped a hint. I heard the Reserve hired a new head chef, Julia. Her cooking is incredible. It tastes exactly like the meals Teresa used to make for us growing up. He kept flipping through his files. Didn't even glance up. I thought he hadn't heard me. So this reservation, did he book it for me? The thought takes root. A sudden, giddy rush hits my bloodstream. I touch up my lipstick. Twice. Even the air in the office suddenly tastes sweet. 5 o'clock hits. The heavy oak door finally swings open. Cashin steps out. He shoved his suit jacket for a tailored camel overcoat. He looked utterly out of reach standing there. I shoot up from my desk and grab my handbag. Ready when you. Wayne steps out of the private elevator at the exact same second, slicing right over my sentence. Sir, I just dropped Miss Sierra off at the Reserve. I freeze. My fingers tighten around my bag strap. Sierra. The name alone was enough to twist my gut. Cashin shifts his gaze to me. His voice drops into that familiar, icy professional register. We're done for the day, Maeve. Go home. My breath catches in my throat. Sierra is back? A curt nod. He clocks my deer in the headlights stare and turns back to Wayne. Drive Maeve home. I'll take my own car. My lips part. Nothing comes out. I stand completely paralyzed as the elevator doors slide shut, swallowing his broad shoulders whole. He has a major cross-border acquisition call tonight. Yet he somehow cleared his schedule. Just to have dinner with Sierra. In the backseat of the Maybach, I finally find my voice. Has Sierra changed much, Wayne? Wayne chuckles, his eyes crinkling in the rearview mirror. She's not that rough and tumble tomboy anymore. She grew up elegant. Turned into a beautiful young woman, just like you. I dig my nails into my palms. Wayne, be honest. Who's prettier? He doesn't even hesitate. You, of course. Always the sweetest girl. Everyone adores you. Not Cashin. The silent rebuttal screams in my head. He doesn't adore me. He adores Sierra. Sierra is his first love. It never mattered that she went through an awkward phase. It never mattered that she had a toxic, abrasive personality. Cashin fell for her blindly. Recklessly. When she moved abroad, he shattered. I watched him drink himself into a blackout, night after agonizing night. My phone buzzes. The group chat is already blowing up. The nerve of that bitch coming back. We still haven't settled the score from when she framed you for cheating and got you kicked off the science Olympiad team. Classic pick-me behavior. She barely lands on the tarmac and already has Cashin trailing after her like a lost puppy. Maeve, listen to me. I don't care how rich or hot Cashin is. The huge red flag that he actually likes Sierra means he doesn't deserve you. The screen blurs with furious texts. A united front of pure venom directed at Sierra. I toss my phone onto the rug. A thick leather photo album rests against my knee. Every single page revolves around the same three people. Me. Harrison. Cashin. Three faces morphing from awkward kids to adults. Harrison always stood right in the middle. Cashin and I flanked him. The backdrops shift. Harrison and I are always caught mid-laugh. Cashin's face remains a stoic, unreadable mask. Always. Yet I witnessed that iron control snap. I watched him sob raw, broken tears into his scotch the night Sierra left. That jagged red mark on his neck today? Sierra probably bit him. The woman stepping on him in that thread? Definitely Sierra. The realization twists like a blade between my ribs. The air thins out. A sharp, physical ache radiates through my chest. 30 minutes later, my doorbell blares. My girls storm into the apartment like a SWAT team. They take one look at me slumped on the carpet, radiating pure misery. They haul me up by my arms. Maeve, put on your hottest dress. We're going out. Chapter 3. Unfortunately, Julia, the new head chef at the Reserve, took the night off. Word is someone recently offered a blank check to poach her as a private chef, and she turned it down flat. I down another half glass of tequila. A sharp clap cuts through the room. A parade of gorgeous guys files into the VIP booth, lining up in front of me with bright smiles. Handpicked just for you, my best friend shouts over the heavy bass. Why hang yourself on one dead branch when you've got the whole damn forest right here? We're partying right next door to Cashin's private dining room. Let him eat his heart out.